Hello, darling. How was... how was... Yes, work. That's what I meant to say. How was it? Go on, tell me about it. Was it utterly dreadful? Ready to quit yet? Shall I help you with your resignation letter? Excuse me, what exactly does fine mean in your world? Because for me, fine would be having you here with me, enjoying a perfectly prepared breakfast and our morning coffee, as we always do. Fine would be listening to you read out loud while I tend to the garden. You tell me about your books, I tell you about our prize-winning camellias. It would mean indulging, moderately of course, at your insistence, in the luxuries our ridiculous wealth affords us, including the fact that you don't actually need to work. Yes, the moment you married me, you had access to it. I know you don't care for it, you do remind me often. Never mind all that. That would be, quote, fine. Listening to you get out of our bed at some ungodly hour, leaving me alone for the entire day, only to return home utterly drained, that is, in fact, the opposite of fine. And for what, a few pennies that amount to less than my spare change? Oh, right, so you can earn something for yourself. Are we still on about that? I will never understand why you insist on toiling. I know, you want to use your degree. You love what you do, you've always wanted to do it. But why not let me make a few calls, get you a job that doesn't grind you into dust, one that actually pays what you're worth? I'm not saying you can't do things yourself, I'm saying you don't have to. Oh, believe me, you have supported me in ways you will never understand. If you must keep this job, will you at least let the driver take you? If the Rolls Royce is too much, then take the Bentley. No? Don't tell me you're taking the bus. Walking. On the street, under the sun. Absolutely not. I don't care how close it is. You're taking the car and that's final. Oh, now you care about appearances. Funny, because I seem to recall many occasions where you insisted you didn't give a damn about that. Or is it only in front of my friends and family that you don't bother keeping up appearances? Do you have any idea how this looks to them? First, you refuse to follow dress codes. Then you stop attending gatherings altogether, leaving me to make some excuses for your absence. And now, you've gone and got a job. They won't think you married me for money, they already do. Some of them at least, the ones you have every reason to dislike, and trust me, I dislike them as well, now more than ever. But the ones who matter, our friends, they know better, and so do I. Some people do value things beyond money. You, of all people, value everything above money, and that is why I love you. But to those who think the worst of us, seeing you separate yourself from me like this, it suggests something's wrong with our marriage. To them it means either I can't provide for you, we're in financial trouble, or worst of all, you want to leave me. I've heard them say as much, sometimes right in front of me, fully aware that I can hear them. I knew you'd tell me to ignore them, and I try, I really do, but you got me thinking, what would become of me if I ever lost you? And I don't know, I can't even imagine it, and I don't want to. Promise me. Promise me that you'll never leave me. Promise me you'll love me. Promise me you'll love me always. Promise me you'll quit your job. It was worth a shot. What is it? Your first paycheck came in. Let me see. Is this an appropriate amount for what you do? Well, that's something at least. So, what are you going to do with your hard-earned fortune? Surely something we couldn't have bought with our money? A plushie? I mean, if you think you can sway me with such things, you are sorely mistaken. 2 plushies? Fine, but they'd better be big ones.